October is almost here, so that means it's time to find out what's new to Netflix. Let's get started with the most popular titles. For Netflix originals, there's Ballad of a Small Player, A House of Dynamite, Love is Blind Season 9, The Witcher Season 4, and The Woman in Cabin 10. As for everything else, there's the Austin Powers Trilogy, The Martian, The Mask, the Maze Runner Trilogy, and Scarface. And there's a surprising amount of other classics that we'll get to in the full list. And if you want to read that list, you can find that and any other list we do on our website, spfinfinity.com. But back to business, here's the full list of what's coming to Netflix in October. On the 1st of October, we have About My Father. Then there's Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, Austin Powers The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Austin Powers and Goldmember. Then we have another trilogy in Beverly Hills Cop 2, and Beverly Hills Cop 3. Then we move on to Blue Crush, The Book Club Murders, Casper, The Christmas Contract, Coach Carter, Coming to America, Daddy Daycare, Death Becomes Her, Dirty Dancing, Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, Dracula, Eddie Murphy Raw, Ejin Ali the Movie, Elysium, another trilogy with 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, and 50 Shades Freed, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, The Goonies, Hacksaw Ridge, Halo Seasons 1 and 2, The Happy Halloween Playlist, The Hurt Locker, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, Law Abiding Citizen, The Lincoln Lawyer, Love is Blind Season 9, The Mask, Meet Joe Black, Molly's Game, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, NCIS Seasons 18 and 19, One Piece Season 25, Pineapple Express, Point Break, Red Dragon, Rivalries, Scarface, Sinister 2, Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, Slender Man, Spooky Halloween Playlist Season 1, The Strangers, Taxi Driver, Training Day, The Way Home Seasons 1 through 2, When a Stranger Calls, and The Wrath of Becky. As for the second, there's a new episode of After School Doctor, Dodgeball, Dudes Season 1, The Game You Never Pay Alone Season 1, The Martian, The Pride of the Temp, Rockstar Dookie from the End of the World, and Winx Club The Magic is Back Season 1. Moving on to the third, there's Genie Make-A-Wish Season 1, Goodbye Farewell, Monster The Ed Gein Story, The New Force Season 1, Old Dog New Tricks Season 1, Rhythm and Flow France, and Steve. On 10-4, we're getting 404, Despicable Me 3, Ip Man, Ip Man 2, Ip Man 3, Ip Man 4, the finale, Ranma 1/2 Season 2, and Rurouni Kenshin Season 2. As for the 6th, there's Dr. Seuss's Horton and A Nation of Tuck Season 1. On the 7th, we're going to get Mac McCusker, A Humble Offering, Nurse Jackie Seasons 1 through 7, True Haunting Season 1, and We Have Always Lived in the Castle. On the 8th, there's Caramello Season 1, Nero the Assassin, and The Golden Egg. On the 9th, there's Boots Season 1, The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, Maze Runner The Death Cure, Only We Know, The Resurrected Season 1, and a limited series on Victoria Beckham. On the 10th, there's Kurukshetra, The Great War of Mahabharata, My Father, The BTK Killer, Old Money Season 1, Nouvelle Vague, Swim to Me Season 1, and The Woman in Cabin 10. On the 11th, there's Typhoon Family Season 1. On the 12th, there's Some Other Woman. On the 13th, there's Vacation. As for the 14th, we're getting Everybody Loves Me When I'm Dead and Splinter Cell Deathmatch Season 1. On the 15th, there's Held Hostage in My House, Inside Furiosa, No One Saw Us Leave, Six King Slam 2025, and Taken in Plain Sight. On the 16th, there's The A-Team, Bad Shabbos, Confessions of a Shopaholic, The Diplomat Season 3, Thomas and Friends Sodor Sings Together, Romantics Anonymous Season 1, The Starting Five Season 2, and The Time That Remains. Moving on to the 17th, there's 27 Nights, Good News, The Perfect Neighbor, She Walks in Darkness, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. And I challenge you to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 times in a row. Then there's Turn of the Tide Season 2, Turn of the Tide, The Surreal Story of Rabo de Peixe, and The Twits, based on the Roald Dahl story. On the 18th, there's Don't Say a Word. On the 21st, we're getting Michelle Wolf, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Season 2, and Who Killed the Montreal Expos? Moving on to the 22nd, there's Baby Bandito Season 2, Mabor, Philadelphia vs. the Mafia, The Monster of Florence, and Tokyo Tarariba Girls. On the 23rd, there's The Elixir, and Nobody Wants This Season 2. Apparently they wanted enough for a second season. On the 24th, there's a House of Dynamite and Parish Season 1. On the 25th, we're getting The Dream Life of Mr. Kim Season 1. As for the 27th, there's The Asset Season 1, Dark Wind Season 3, and Sliding Doors. On the 28th, there's Babo, The Huffbefil Story, Mo Amer, Wild World, Nightmares of Nature Season 2, and Physical Asia Season 1. On the 29th, there's Ballad of a Small Player, Nosferatu Seasons 1 through 2, and it took me longer than I want to admit to realize that that's spelled Nosferatu. Then there's Rulers of Fortune Season 1 and Selling Sunset Season 9. On the 30th, there's Eileen, Queen of the Serial Killers, Amsterdam Empire Season 1, Juan Gabriel, I Must, I Can, I Will, The Rats, A Witcher Tale, Son of a Donkey Season 1, and The Witcher Season 4. And on Halloween, we're getting Bad Influencer Season 1, Breathless Season 2, Rhythm and Flow, France Season 4, and The White House Effect. Now that you know everything that's coming to Netflix in October, let us know what you're excited to watch. And if you leave a short little review, we might include it in next month's video. With all of that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.